So the new guy was essentially my punching bag for all my issues and for things that, you know, I was still trying to get through. And really the bottom line is just self-love. Like at that time, like a few years ago, I really just was at a low point, really didn't see what everyone else sees. Met at Morgan State University. I was working at the student desk. I was working at the student desk. It was homecoming and he was with his friends and everyone's coming in and out. I'm sitting at the student center desk, minding my business, you know, watching people walk past, and he asked me to charge his phone. And I should have let his phone die, but I let him charge his phone, and I don't know, the rest was kind of history. He asked for my number, and for like, I want to say 2 months, I was like ignoring him. Like he was texting me, "Good morning, beautiful," 2 months, like every day, and I thought it was weird. I was like, why does he keep saying "Good morning, beautiful"? I'm not saying nothing back, like you're weird. Then one day, I just decided to text back, and there it was, and that was it. He was just really nice and generous, and he was always around. I could count on him for anything. I'm a Virgo, so it takes us a long time for us to really like warm up to people. But like if I fuck with you, then we're locked in. So I think that, I don't know, over time, I just started caring more, like doing too much. I think it was like a lot of like insecurities because a guy that has a lot of female friends, I should be the number one. It should be me, your mom. It should be God, your mom, and me, okay? So when, you know, he'd be hanging out with his female friends, like I used to be so cool. I don't know, it really was me. Like it was like a switch. Like I just started caring a lot more about things, and then I did the one thing that you're not supposed to do in a relationship, look through someone's phone. I remember seeing one thing, and he was like still talking to a girl that he was dating while he was like, I guess, courting me. And I was like, okay, at this point, you're kind of like my boyfriend. Like now I like you, now we're together every day. You shouldn't be texting other females, you know, that whole thing. And it just kind of broke the trust. And then it was just downhill from then. Okay, it's always gonna be someone better than you, right? Prettier, smarter, whatever, you know? But if you don't, you know, recognize the bond that you have with your significant other, then you'll constantly always go down the same path, you know, of feeling like you're inadequate or not deserving of love or not deserving of that person, and you'll self-sabotage without even really knowing it. So I think like, I just realized I have to carry myself a certain way and not be so in my head with just negative thoughts, like thinking that people are doing something, but sometimes they really are doing something. So you do have, it's like so weird, like the world is so weird. A lot of the times you'll be thinking something is going down and it's truly not, but you're manifesting it, so it kind of is going down. Finding that balance of knowing like, okay, I trust this person, but at the same time, like I'm not gonna go for anything. Like there's gotta be respect. You've got to close one situation before you get into a new one. It's super important to like really take the time to heal, because what I didn't do was I got fresh out of a breakup, I got into another situation, and then I ended up really catching feelings for this person, but I wasn't over the trauma that I went through from my last situation. So the new guy was essentially my punching bag for all my issues and for things that, you know, I was still trying to get through. And really the bottom line is just self-love. Like at that time, like a few years ago, I really just was at a low point, really didn't see what everyone else sees, you know, and sometimes we have to remind ourselves, like, We're great. We're amazing. Like, I've just now started getting truly comfortable with being alone and being in my own space, enjoying my own company. You know, like, you don't always need someone there. And at that time, the only way I could get over something else was just ushering in a new situation, but I'm also ushering in new emotions, potential new problems, because another thing that I tend to do was put people on a pedestal and really have these unrealistic expectations of what I think that they should be in my life. And people can only be themselves, you know? And I can't make someone, you know, do something that is not in their heart to do. Like, everyone is not you. Like, you want that type of love that you give out, but you gotta realize everyone else is still dealing with their own thing. So you just have to be you. Don't change. Like, you know, I'm gonna still love hard always, and I'm still gonna have an open mind with love. But at the same time, like, just moving smarter and then making sure I'm not gonna ruin anyone else's life, because hurt people. You know, we hear this all the time. I'm just at peace with a lot, and I'm trying to, not even trying, I am growing as a woman and learning from these past mistakes. Like, you know, don't go through people's phones. It's really an invasion of privacy. And if you don't trust that person, you just don't need to be with them. I do believe in my next relationship, it would be cool if I could get somebody that don't turn their phone face down. Like, I just want you to keep your phone face up. That's it. Like, don't be weird. Just don't be a weirdo. Like, that's it. Flip your phone over. Take it off D&D. Like, we don't always gotta have our phone on Do Not Disturb. What if you missed an important call, but you fumbled the opportunity because you were trying to be sneaky because of me?